Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Javier Zanetti, he goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy.
He's tried one! Good strike, quite an alarm.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's Beckham. And Hullet! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, it's Raul. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Totti going face-to-face with his great rival. Totti! It's hit the upright. Can he get it through? Oh, it's Batistuta. Olise. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Hullet. And smartly reclaimed. And this is Totti. And here's Hullet. Now it's Raul. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He has found the way through. He's free, he has got... And the shot! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, it's Batistuta. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Raul. And that's been won straight back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Thuram gets a foot in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a shade optimistic. Azar quietly revving up. And here's Raul. Olise. And this is Batis. Oh, shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Beckham. That looks a cracking ball. And he's away, tries a shot! Has a look up and drives it forward. Olise. And here's the chance to counter. Knocks it into space. He's being urged to shoot. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to play it through. Oh, what a ball! Big chance! He's scored! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Real chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Bullet deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Nice looking ball. Elise goes wide and looking to get onto this. Ibrahimovic chasing after it. And here's Totti. Great ball and pull it! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Elise. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Zanetti. It's a pretty loose pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Hello attendees, this
Any
is
strong opinions on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Now it's shapes to shoot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Hullet.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Beckham is looking to influence the game from out wide. Azar. Olise. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get on the end of this? Nice interception, well timed. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Beckham. And this is Totti.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Now it's Totti. Totti! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Nkunku. Vieira. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Buffon clears.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He won't be happy with that one.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's Played through for him. That's the keeper's ball. Zanetti. Passing is crisp and he's having a hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Climbs up big! Oh, off the bar! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Olise. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zanetti. Oh, played through for the wide man. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Zanetti. And that's aimed into the middle. Keeper's dealt with that. Couldn't squeeze it through. 75 minutes played.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Batistuta. Beckham. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Beckham. Raul. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Zanetti gets into some space.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And it's Zanetti.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Hazard. And that's that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bound. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway.
Gigi Buffon, pretty much peerless in every way, Peter.
Tough to disagree with that. Rarely has a keeper surely commanded quite so much respect.
And from both his own team and the opposition, I would have loved to play with someone like this behind me. Time and time again, he's shown he's just the best at organising.
Ibrahimovic! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cruyff proves just a little bit too strong. And the pass is intercepted. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Totti. And he's away. It's Totti! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Carvajal. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lovely, now then. Takes a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Cruyff. And he's being shifted off it. Little pass back. Totti. Showing good feet. Totti going face-to-face with his great rival. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Bale. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ibrahimovic! And he hits the net. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Bale. Now it's Donatoni. And he's lost his man here. And it's Totti. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cannavaro. Nuno Mendes. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Totti. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. 15 minutes till half-time. Totti, given the lift of his goal. Now it's Owen.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And he's worked it through. Baresi deals with that comfortably. And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big! Oh, crossbar! And now a sudden chance to counter. Bale. Pinches it off him. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Great vision. Xavi Alonso. Owen. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chiellini. He won't be happy with that one. Look at... Goes for a shot! Xavi Alonso. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nicely aimed pass. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Plays a sharp little ball here. Chiellini does really well to win the ball there. Corner number 2 then. Oh, what has happened here? Donadoni. Ball played for Owen. And we hit half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, 2-0. You're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Now it's Beckham. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's a little off target. That's a sharp pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Van Bommel. Looking for options for movement. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Carvajal is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
And this is Totti. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Bale. Xabi Alonso, and he's managed to get free. This looks promising. Beckham. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press.
And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Owen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's managed to get rid. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's inches away from being a really good ball. Can he get on the end of this? And they win it back again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Owen with the delivery. Beckham. Totti. Passing is crisp and sharp. Carvajal. And it's Thuram. Xavi Alonso. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Totti.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cruyff. Not the most accurate pass. Beckham is looking to influence the game from out wide. And it's Totti. Now that looks a decent ball. That looks a cracking ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Chiellini. Can he get onto this? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And this is Bale. Makaleli. And here's the chance to counter. That's a good ball out wide. Played back in. It's Ibrahimovic! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, super ball! And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And it's Cruyff. Aims beyond the defence. He's having a shot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
There will be a throw-in. Ah, he's given it away. Tries to pass it through. Thuram. Donatoni. Now it's Totti. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Zanetti. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Cruyff. Threads one in.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well timed, excellent interception. Bale. That is good alertness. 2 minutes to be added on. And this is Cruyff. Xavi Alonso. And we're done. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace, some control, press from the front and act like auxiliary wingers, if you will, while also doing a fair bit of defending. And what's more, they're often expected to be the main supply routes in the side.
Now it's Thuram. He's found a way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Torres. Threads one in. And this is Torres. And Torres! He's gone forward. Gullit is herring after that one. Zanetti cuts out the pass. Ernest making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game ceremonies.
Well, Peter...
And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's good play. And this is Raul. Look at this. And the finish! Oh, it's come loose. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through. Oh, he gets big! And he's done it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's a promising position. Shoots! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rijkaard. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Raul. still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And this is Hullet. He shifted it to the flank. Maldini, and he's managed to get free. Nicely shaped cross. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Zanetti.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And it's Zanetti. Now, this could be a chance. Zanetti. Oh, that's fabulous. The referee has given a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he was alert to it. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He's on it. Can he get away? That's very neat. Has a look and place it forward. Thuram. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Azar. Isco. Now it's Raul. Back into the middle. And this is Torres. Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. There's the whistle then to start the second half. And he's had a hit! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Rijkaard. Olise. Zanetti. That is good alertness. Rijkaard. Jordan Henderson. Isco is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Zanetti. And it's Thuram. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And here's Torres. Pass somewhat off target. That's an imaginative pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Maldini. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Olise. Great vision. No, that's been intercepted. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Hullet. Thuram driving forwards. Maldini. He's having a go! Zanetti. Now it's Raul. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hernes. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Zanetti. Pass is just off target. Olise. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. That's good running with the ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and...
Oh, terrible mistake. Well, that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 10, el dorsal 15 serán sustituidos por...
He's had a shot! Oh, it's hit the post!
Messi, el dorsal 17.
Yamal, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. This might spell danger. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Yamal. Fernando Torres. He is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. He's through here. Good ball, good take. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Quality ball. Oh, that's superb. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. And he's kept it out. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Yamal. Raul. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Thuram was in no mood for any of that. Thuram. Hernes is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And claimed it back swiftly. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Raul. And it's Rashford. The final 5 minutes. Oh, sweet feet. Has a shot! Oh, good stop, it had to be. And he has kept it out somehow.
Hernes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He's got tall. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is a brilliant interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
2 minutos de descuento.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. 2 minutes to be added on. Played back in. Hernes ploughing through the middle. Takes a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
the keeper's ball. And that is that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it was... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
And here's Forlan. Batistuta. Now it's Forlan. Rijkaard. Batistuta. Thuram. Now it's Gullit. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Thuram. And this is Beckham. Rijkaard. And there's green grass ahead of him. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Tonali, looking to play him in. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rijkaard with the foul. Struck first time. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Batistuta probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Oh, that's well spotted. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Tonali can see things others simply cannot. Looking for the run. Batistuta. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
So it is still 0-0. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Forlan. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And this is Forlan. And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the man.
And Gullit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Rijkaard. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Simplicity itself.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Good chance here! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Thuram's cross. Has a look and plays it forward. Thuram. Forlan. Thuram. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Adams cuts out the pass. Mendes promptly onto that, and that is that. No outsmarting him this time. And this is Forlan. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Beckham. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Rijkaard. And here's Gullit. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh no, this does not look good. Batistuta! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rijkaard. And it's Owen. And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So it's back to business. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Owen. Leicester makes the interception. Oh, no joy this time. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's tidy. Thuram. Out of play for a throw. That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rijkaard! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Think through. That is good alertness. Nesta. And Mendes. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Thuram. Rijkaard. Could move up a gear here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here.
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona go into the lead. Hullet. And he's made sure that's not... Decent chance!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And this is Beckham.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rijkaard. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's hit it long. Now it's Thuram. And this is Hullet. He's free, he has got space. Barcelona needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Thuram.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That has been cut short. Thuram threads one in. Beckham. And it's Thuram. And this is Hullet. Spread out to the left. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Rijkaard. Oh, that's clever.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Some really good ball movement. Lovely, now then. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 11.
He's having a go!
El dorsal 19.
And he's really put himself on the line here.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10.
It's their second corner of the game.
99. Villa. El dorsal 9. El dorsal 8.
And that is
el
masterful
dorsal 15.
defending.
Gerard. Cambio de jugadores.
And he's running through. Shapes to shoot! Can he get it through? That has ended up in no man's land. Now he's got space here. Dink through. That's the keeper's ball. And the counter is on. And that will be the final act. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great adversity.